Boom, peace intro. What's up, guys? Well, Sunday morning, been a busy week. I think this is the first time I've been able to get down here all week. Starting Monday, I'm supposed to be back on regular time. Hopefully that'll help me out. And maybe I can get down here and get some stuff done. Those gassers are a chore. We'll talk about those in a minute. Anyway, I wanted to get this done. I wanted to get this sticker drawing done because this one's ready to go. And she is a beauty. And I plan on making some more of these. I hope to make another batch of 4 or 5, but I'm trying to get the wheels. I like those wheels. They got the gold in there with the chrome on the outside. I mean, out of Sakura wheels, I like these and the white ones that are on the other Mustangs. Those are only 2. I don't like any of his others. Not for $15 a set. But like I said, he does have some of these exact ones, but solid chrome, and I don't think they look as good as with the gold insert. But I'm hoping he gets some more of these, but he hasn't. And then I was going to go ahead and buy 1 or 2 sets of the solid chrome just to see. But I want some of these, and he's still don't have them. And there's no way to contact him. He doesn't have an email on purpose because he doesn't want to be contacted. So I just have to keep checking and see what, because the gold with the chrome and everything, it just makes that, it just gives it that final look. Solid chrome, I don't think would do it. I mean, to me, guys, the wheels, the paint job, and the details, that's what does your car. That's your custom right there. And I want to mention, several of you reached out and you didn't even get the car. And emailed me and told me $100 is way too cheap for this car, for these cars. I appreciate that. But also I didn't realize till some of them showed me. And I'm not going to say who it is because there's a couple of them and we all know them, but I'm not going to say who they are because it's their business. If people are buying their cars, more power to them. But they literally just put the wheels and they do an awesome paint job, but nothing else. No bottom detail, no interior detail, no 3D engine, none of that. $150. I was like, no way. How? Who's buying that? It is what it is, man. And but anyway, I replied to them. Yeah, I know I can get more for these, but I like I said before, they're $100, and I can see where these may get higher, but it's because of what these cost. These wheels cost $15. The engines, the fenders, the 3D part, all the 3D parts is what sucks up any money you're really going to make. But as you guys know, I don't really make these to make money. And I figure those guys that are doing those must be trying. I mean, because if I started selling these at $150 a pop, sure, I could probably profit $50 or $60 on every car. Then clear profit, because maybe because it still sucks up a lot of your time. But I guess what I'm trying to say is, I don't know who's paying $150 for a car like that. And a lot of them, honestly, there's not even any decals. It would just be a paint job, wheels, no engine. I was baffled. And I was like, well, but I don't want to say, because, hey, that's their, if it's working for them, let them do what they want to do. But, so anyway, my point is, my next batch that I hope to make, if I can get the wheels, they're still just $100 a car. There'll probably be another one for the sticker drawing. And, but other than that, no, they're the same. And yeah, eventually, for something as nice and detailed as this, I may get 125 for or something. But, later on, I don't know. We'll see. And those gassers, something like those, they're really hard and time consuming. But again, that's why I don't. Because I was surprised how many people reached out and told me that. But no, it's cool, man. Just get, anyway, I hope to get some more of these wheels so I can do some more of another batch of those cars. But we'll see. And also, I told you guys that I didn't have a runner-up. There was no second place, but I do have this. It was supposed to go to the black Charger. And Diecast Clown reached out before I even got it done and wanted it. I just barely mentioned I was going to do one, and he's like, I want that car sight unseen. So I sold it to him and never did a drawing. So this didn't get put in any drawing. I found it over there when I was shipping packages off last week, and I was like, what? I didn't give somebody their car. But there's no name. I always put a name on it so I don't mess it up. And I just kept going. It took me probably an hour and a half to realize, because I keep running. Whose is it? I'm going through my invoices trying to figure out who won, and I didn't give them their car, and there was nobody because it was saved for that drawing that didn't happen. So I put it as the second place in this one. So any of you guys that recall, I said there was no second place in this custom drawing. Surprise, there is a second place. And also, I probably should have mentioned that before. You know how many times Mr. Bruce wins and stuff like that, and it'll be Spahar and some of the other guys that you always see winning. I've mentioned before how they buy a lot of stickers, but you know what I think I'm not sure I have mentioned is a lot of times 4 guys, maybe 5 guys, buy up all these stickers. So it's really just between 5 guys a lot of times. And so that's another reason why you would see, especially when I give away 3 places, you're like, that's 3 of the same guys that always, well, that's because it's the same 5 people that are always buying up the stickers. Well, anyway, my point to that is, this time, there is a wide variety of names on here. There's a lot of people that got 2 stickers here, 3 stickers there. Mr. Tapia got 1 sticker. There's a lot of different names, and there's still a couple guys that got a lot of stickers. But there's a lot of different names on this one, so that's kind of cool. And again, I know you got to be fast. You got to get there fast. And dang it, I pulled this wheel up a minute ago, hoping all the ads would go away, but they didn't. Oh well. But anyway, yeah, that's kind of neat. So it's good luck to all you guys, and thanks for all the support, and let's see who's going to get this custom. And I hope I can get some more wheels. And actually, there was one of you there was another one. Who was it? Asked when that just bought one of my Mustangs and paid $100, and said, "Is $100 enough?" Oh, might have been a couple of you. And I was like, "Yeah." So so maybe some of you guys have already seen some of these customs I'm talking about that sell for. Like I said, I'm just surprised at what they sell for the amount of work they do not do. Unbelievable, man. I mean, I really go through the trouble to make these things as nice as I can and roll. I don't go for that. Well, I don't need to roll. It's screwed down. Who really cares? I'm not going to roll it anyway. Well, you're probably right. But I want you to know, you can unscrew my damn car from that thing and you can roll the damn thing. And I don't mean, you see, it'll roll. It'll roll. No, I mean, off it goes. Be careful with it because it'll take off. But I mean, I was really surprised. But anyway, it didn't click till I got the emails from people, and then they were showing me what some of these guys were doing. I was like, wow. But anyway, I'm just glad you guys like my cars. So let's see. Let's get on. Dang ad. Let's get on with this and see who's going to get first place. Boom. Number 50, the very last number. That is Mr. Tom Ellingson, first place. Number 50, Ellingson. Congratulations, but you know what? I don't have the invoices ready. Yeah, it was you. You actually bought 2 different times, and it was kind of spread out, maybe 15 minutes or so apart. And when I got the orders, I started thinking, I wonder if he made a mistake. Like, because sometimes you guys will email me, man, I don't know if my order went through or not, so I placed another one. And I was, well, I'm not, but both of your orders went through. But anyway, I didn't know. I started wondering, is that intentional? Because you ended up with, oh shoot, I think you ended up with like 10 spots on there. Yeah, you ended up with like a Mr. Proust deal, because of that. And I was wondering. I was like, I wonder if he did that on purpose, because I don't think Mr. Ellingson usually buys that many. But anyway, now I'm curious if I gave, if that number is from your first invoice or from your second. I could check real quick. I know you guys probably, I just think that's kind of interesting. I'm sorry guys, it's just kind of interesting to me. I just want to kind of see. Let me pull up his invoices real quick. Hope you guys don't mind. It's just kind of interesting to me. I remember things like that. And let's just see. If it was his second one, then woo, lucky you got that second one, huh? But then I guess if you look at it, right, bummer you got the first one, huh? Dang, I'm almost sure it was you. Why am I not coming across it? Oh, there was a lot of them, guys. All these drawings, there was about, shoot. Okay, there's one of them. That's number 1919, and the number's on number 1919. Also, you guys may not have your stickers for this, because they barely went in the mail Friday after work, or so they may not have even sent till yesterday, Saturday. So you guys don't have your stickers. Yeah, so that was 1919. Let me see if I find your other one. I'm sorry guys, I hope you don't mind me doing this. It's just kind of interesting to me. Maybe it wasn't you. I thought it was you, Mr. Ellingson. Oh yeah, it was. Oh, 1909. Oh, it was your second one. 1909 is your first invoice number, and number 50 is not on there. 1919, so 10 invoices later, you were still able to get back on there and get 5 more on invoice 1919, and that's where your number 50 is. So it was your second invoice that got it. Whoa, ain't that something? Yeah, I don't know why I thought about that. Ain't that crazy? Alright guys, sorry, I just had to, I just thought that was kind of interesting. So yeah, buddy, if you, I don't know if that was a mistake or not, but you scored that baby, and she is a beauty, man. She really is. I think you're really going to like it. And like I said, guys, I'm going to try to make some more. And no, they're still $100. Like I said, later on, I may go up a little more. It just depends, especially on ones like this, but it's only because of the parts cost me so much. But as you guys know, I like doing these. That's another reason why I don't mind putting all the extra work and details and all, is because I like to. That's just what I like to do. And I just think it looks so awesome. But yeah, these should be more, I'm sure. But it's cool, guys. You guys are all part of this group, and it was your guys' idea to do all this. I'm cool. I just thought it was kind of wild when I heard that. I was like, dang, man, I can't believe those cars go. And I'm not going to say who they are. They do look nice, too. Excellent paint jobs. A lot of times Sakura wheels. Very nice looking. And, but no other details. Of course, headlights and taillights. No engines. No, nothing like that. And they sell. Boom, boom, boom. And like I said, I'm not bashing on any of those guys. I'm just saying, apparently there's a market for that, because they sell. And that's why I don't want to mention their names. It's not a bad thing for them. Hey, more power to them. Good, good luck to them, and so on. I just was kind of surprised. It's my choice to not sell them for more. And a lot of them are on eBay. They put them on eBay or other places like, well, I don't want to do that either. So it's all good. But yeah, when I got those emails, I was kind of surprised. Anyway, let's shut up and go on and see who's going to get the RLC. And sorry guys, the guys that missed out on that. I thought that was kind of neat on Mr. Ellingson though. Very last number and the last invoice. Number 8. Number 8 is Mr. Ellingson again. Oh guys, that is wild. That is Mr. Ellingson again. Oh my gosh. Guys. Dang, that's my bad, guys. 8. Oh, guys. My bad. I did not say that that goes to a separate person. That's my bad. Sorry, guys. It's got to go to Mr. Ellingson, because as you guys know, I usually let first place win second place if they bought multiple stickers like that. The only time I don't is if I say third place is always somebody else. The only time I don't do that is if I say ahead of time that this is going to somebody completely different. Hope you guys understand that. Go ahead and say something in the comments if you're upset about it or something, but I mean, you guys know how I do it, and I didn't say to send it to I didn't say it was going to somebody else. That's my bad, guys. So it's only right that it goes to him. Sorry, guys. I know that's kind of a bummer, but hey, you know how it goes, man. Tell you what I'm going to do though, because of that. I should have made it clear, because the first and second, usually a lot of times when I do that, I have a third place, and first and second can be won by the same time. Third place goes to somebody else. A lot of times if I just have a first and I threw in a second, it goes to somebody else. It doesn't go to the same person. But I didn't say that. That's not Mr. Ellingson's fault. And it could have been any one of you guys. Any one of you guys could have got first and second place and knew that it'd be the same for you. But this is what I'm going to do. I got a couple other little things here. They're nothing major, but I got a tow and hitch. Now, I told you guys I've been putting stuff in boxes and stuff that I'm weeding out. And I told you they ain't all basic Hot Wheels. Some things if I don't really like them that much, I'm getting rid of them. But this is a 55 Chevy Nomad, and I got this one years ago. 2019, so I most likely got it in 2020 probably. Maybe 2019. But I have this, and it actually, you can hook these up. You can actually hook that on the ball of the back of that. The awning goes on the other side of the camper. It's got legs. The rods right there, they poke into the holes on the other side of the camper, and it stands up. I mean, it's really cool. That's the screw that goes in the hitch. In case you want to take the trailer off and set it somewhere, you put your screw in there and it'll hold it up. It's a really nice one. I'm just not a baby blue guy. I love the 55 Nomad, and so I stuck it in my box to get rid of. So I have that. And we're going to do another deal and see who can get that. My bad, guys. I should have. Now, Mr. Ellingson, you can't get this. But that's I should have cleared that up. That's usually how it goes. If I only got a first place and I throw in a second, the second goes to somebody else. But if I got a third place, the second can go to the first place. But again, I hope you guys understand that I didn't clear that up. So like other times, first place can win second place if they bought multiple stickers. So it's only right that I let Mr. Ellingson get that. I'm sorry, guys, but that's just the way. And I'd do it for any one of you guys that were on that list. Because, I mean, I believe Mr. Bruce has won set first and second before. There's been a couple of people that have done that. But I didn't. It's my bad. Let's just go on. Let's see who can get this 55 Nomad. Now, it can't be you, Mr. Ellingson. 30? 35. 35 is Mr. Devers. Third. Number 35, Devers. He might like that. He's an older guy like me. He's an older guy like me. And you know what else, guys? I got one more. I'm going to go ahead and do it. What the heck, guys? You guys help me out all the time with these drawings. And I got other drawings up there. They're not sold out, guys. If you want in on them, I'll show them some more here in a minute. But anyway, Mondo, I'm going to root for you on this one. I see you're on there. You're on there twice. I'm going to root for you on this. I got this one too. It's from 2017, so I most likely got it in 2018, which 2018 is when I started back collecting again. And because I used to collect back in 2003, but usually big stuff, 124 and Tom Daniel and G machines and none of this other stuff. And but anyway, this one's cool too. The teardrop camper, it opens up, it hooks on the back of this Volkswagen. And I say rooting for you because I know you're a Volkswagen guy. But anyway, let's go ahead and see who can get this. I'm going to do this one too, guys. We're going to see who wins it. And, which that reminds me about something. You know, somebody thinks because I do a sticker drawing for this and $4 for 50 stickers, that gets me $200. So they think I sell this custom for $200. No, you're way wrong, guys. By the time I do all my stickers and ship all my stuff out and PayPal takes their cut, I don't even get much money out of it afterwards. Then, when I give away second place and ship it to you, third place and fourth place and ship it to you, there was no money left, guys. So sometimes it is better for me, if I want anything out of it, to just go ahead and sell the car, you know, for $100. So, and I'm not saying that as any reason other than you'd be surprised at people that think, oh, you just did a sticker drawing, you just got $200 for that car. No, I didn't. Okay? Not that it matters what people say, but just, I know a lot of you guys are smart enough to know and do the math and see. A lot of times I may end up with $20. Sometimes I don't. I have to put money, especially when I do things like this, because, you know, you got the cost of these things and so on. But it's all good. I'm just saying, some people's minds just don't think that way. They think, oh, you're making all this money. No, I'm not. But anyway, let's see who can get the last one. Mondo, I'm rooting for all you guys, but I'm rooting for Mondo because he's mainly a Volkswagen guy. So let's see. One more try, Mondo. But whoever it is, you know, it's going to somebody. 12. Sorry, Mondo. It was Mr. Brian Johnston. Fourth is number 12. Brian Johnston. Whoa, dude. You know, I just noticed again. Sorry about that. But, that's 4 pops. Mr. Bruce, he did his usual. He's all over that thing. And see, he didn't hit any. 4 times he missed. So like I said, guys, you can never say that, you know, oh, he's cheating. He's buying that many numbers and he's cheating. He shouldn't be allowed to, not that you guys say that. He shouldn't be allowed to buy that many numbers. No, it doesn't matter, guys. It doesn't matter. And I'm sorry about that, Mr. Bruce. Bummer. I mean, that sucks. And Mr. Bruce has said a million times, he likes to play. He's not heartbroken over it or nothing. I'm sure he would love to have won that custom. He's going to love his custom I'm working on now if I can get it done. But anyway, there we go, guys. My bad on all that, so I had to fix it. Nothing I can do about it. First is number 50, Mr. Ellingson. Second is number 8, Mr. Ellingson. He scored the gold and the silver. Third is number 35, Mr. Devers. And fourth is number 12, Mr. Johnston. Sorry about that, Mondo. I know you like them Volkswagens. I was rooting for you, buddy. But it didn't happen, man. Sorry. And again, guys, sorry I didn't clear that up about the thing, but I'm sure you guys understand. I'd do it, any one of you guys that happened to have got first and second place, I would have done the same thing because it was my fault. I did not separate it. So, congratulations, Mr. Ellingson. You got the silver and the gold. That was a heck of a win. And, oh, I should have checked. Dang it. Dang it. Oh, guys, I got to know now. Were both of those on the same? Hope you guys are cool. I want to know, are both of those on the second invoice, or was one of them on the first? Because that'll mean you got something on both invoices. I just need to look at one to know, guys. So as soon as I find his first invoice, I'll be able to tell you. Because that'll tell you if he got it on the same invoice or he got something on both invoices. Which means he's lucky he bought both of them. Golly, man, there's one. 1919. Nope, it was on your first one. Yep, it was on your first one. Your second invoice is what got you the custom. I'll go ahead and say, because it's no big deal, your second invoice that got the custom, you had number 4, 26, 34, 45, and 50. There is no 8. So 8 had to be on your first invoice. So that means that you got this one on your first invoice and you got this one on your second invoice. So you actually done good with those invoices, buddy. Pretty sweet. And then, Mr. Devers, hope you like that. I mean, you're an older guy like me. You might like that. And you got that. And then Mr. Brian Johnston, you got that. Sorry, Mondo. I know that's probably you're a Volkswagen guy. I don't know that I have any more super cool Volkswagens like that, because I am going to send you some of my basic Hot Wheels and that are Volkswagens that I'm getting rid of. And there's probably, shoot, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how many. There might be 10. I don't know. Maybe more, maybe less. I don't know. But I'll see if I got maybe another cool little Volkswagen that I don't like. I thought I sent you a couple M2 Volkswagens already. Maybe I sent those to somebody else. But anyway, there's that, guys. My bad. Next time I better clear stuff up right off the bat. But it's all good. I'm sure you guys understand how it goes. Now, like I said, the other drawings, there's still spots available, guys. For this one, this is a drawing, and this is a drawing. There's still some stickers left. I could tell you how many. Let's see. There is, for the Porsche, for this, there's only 10 stickers left for that one. And for the Mustang, there's 11. For this one, there's 11 stickers left. And those two will be ready to go. And and of course, those have the runner-ups. What is it? Okay, second place on the Mustang is the Skyline. That's the second place on the Mustang drawing, is the Skyline. And third is the 2-pack Bugattis. Third is the 2-pack Bugattis on that drawing. And then on the Porsche, should be the other way around. The Porsche drawing should be, come on now, I had you in there, why ain't you fitting? On the Porsche drawing, let me make sure, I don't want to get it wrong. Yeah, the Porsche drawing, this one's second place. And third is the Subarus. So yeah, there's still some stickers left on that. Like I told you, 10 and 11. And then there's the other one. Oh shoot, there's like 17 stickers left on that one. It is the one where first place is the whole set. First place is the whole set. And second place is both of these. This one and this one. It's both of them. Second place. Yeah, there's 17 stickers left on that one. But you know, like I always say, guys, now these others, I'd like for them to sell out because the cars cost so much and all. But like I've always said, guys, probably by next weekend, whenever something doesn't sell out, I still give it away. I mean, I eventually just do the drawing and give it away. I mean, what can I do? I can't just say, oh, change my mind. You know what I mean? I can't do that. So we'll see what happens. And we'll probably do those by next weekend, hopefully, and see who wins those things. And again, they are nice. I just watched the video the other day of him dogging this baby out. And it is sweet. The first one, I was going to get the first one, the one he got before he wrecked it. But I didn't. I liked this one better. But I thought about getting the first one just because it's the first one. But I really like this one, how you can see the engines, the turbos sticking out of the hood and all. But it's pretty cool. And this one is too. And again, guys, these things look so good in person. I just have to see. And also I scored some of the Skylines. The RLCs. I actually got some of the Skylines, so I'll probably put a couple in the sticker drawings. And probably both in the same one. I'll probably put 2 in one drawing. And whenever they get here, because I actually got 4. I was surprised. I don't know how I got 4. Must not have been very popular. I think were they Skylines? What the heck were they? A 2000 thing, the RLC that just came out. It said Advent. That's why I wanted it, but I didn't even know if I wanted it. I bought a membership, so I figure I better get what cars I think I want. Otherwise, I'm wasting my membership. Yeah, it's a Skyline. This thing. And so I got myself one, and then I got the extras for sticker drawings. And I got 2 of them for sticker drawing. And the third one, I actually got just to see if I could get it. And I couldn't remember if Osvaldo had asked me to get him one or not. So I thought I better grab it just in case. Because even if he didn't want me to get him one, it's no big deal. But I didn't want to find out that once again I told him I'd get him one and then I forgot to. Or I didn't. So I grabbed that extra one. But it's totally fine because it'll go somewhere for sure. And but yeah, those should be coming, and I'll do something with those in the sticker drawings. But we'll see what happens there. Now that was kind of a pretty cool little drawing, I must say, and there you go. That's how quick it gets ate up. It started out with it was just going to be one car, and look, it turned into 4 cars, and that's how quick the money goes. Right out the window. But that's why we all do this. So because like I told you guys before, it's not about making all the money. I could easily join those guys and go say, yeah, I want 125 for that, or so on, and do something like that. But this is never my goal. But eventually, like I said, something like these I may get more for. Don't know you, don't want to talk to you. But I'll worry about that later. And these gassers. Now I want to show you some things about these gassers. What I do like about these gassers is when they're done. But guys, they are a chore, man. And it's okay. But let's see if I can find some here to because it's the end result that I like about it. But I want to give you an idea how long it takes just to get one going. Okay, here's some shots we can go through. Okay, there's like one of the purple rat things. There's a plum crazy. See, the outcome afterwards is really nice. Look at that. I may have to get that sticker. There's the Try Me. I liked that one too. Mr. Devers, his Twist of Lime. I mean, I just love how they come out to me. I think they just look great for the work, but they are just, that was, oh, Steve, I didn't even remember you getting one of those. Sure did. But, okay. Yeah, you can kind of see there, yeah, because it's all cut out. I put my own seat in there. I cut all the seats out of the inside. I put my own bucket seat in there. NOS bottle goes over there with the bar. Transmission is right there. All that's cut out. That transmission runs all the way back. Shifter's there. Transmission runs all the way back. Hooks into, I don't think I show it, do I? Hooks into the drive shaft. Yeah, because there's Candy Striper. I guess can't really. Yeah, I guess I thought I showed it. Huh. Well, alrighty then. Anyway, let's get to what we're talking about here. So, it really becomes a chore because you start out, okay, here we go. This one has just been, and I used it because the roof was messed up anyway. You get it broke down, tap your hole. This one will be removed. This one's not going to be able to be used. I haven't modified this one yet. Now, this is what has to be done to it. That has to be shaved off. All of that has to be shaved out. Everything in there has to be removed. All of it has to be removed out of there. You got to file that down to where it's almost flush. Goes across there. And here's why. Okay. You got to take this base, cut the engine off right there at the front. Okay. Then you got to cut this grill off of the engine at the front, right at that hole. Okay. Then you're going to take it and drop it down on there. Then you got to make that base I was telling you about. There's that base. Look, see how it tapers there? So you can get your tranny to go up in there. This is where your spring's got to land. Everything's got to go like that. So now you got to take that. Whoop, that's upside down. Like that. That's got to go in there like that. All right. Well, now before you can do that, got to take your engine. Remove the pipes that are on it because you're going to have to put a different kind of headers on it. Then you got to get that right down in there. Boom. Just like that. So it sits there. Whoops, hold on. So it sits there just like that and looks correct. Okay? Now, that grill you cut off, you got to put a piece of plastic on the bottom of it, make it look nice like it's supposed to be formed for the front of the frame. And then that's got to go right there. But still clear your bottom pulleys. See that? Okay, now, see, I don't have any glue on it, but I'll try to hold it with my finger. While that's there, it's got to be in that spot so that once you've prepped your front axles, your front axle has to sit right on that. Oh, well, see there? It's hard to hold it all in the same spot. Let me try to hold it. Okay. Let me try to hold it. Okay. Then you got to put your rear end on and line the drive shaft up with the rear of the engine. All of that. And it has to fit right or it won't go. All right. So all of that. And that's just mock-up, guys. Just for one car. All right, that's just for one car. Then all of these are the beginning of making this base. And they have to be straight, parallel, cut just right. So that one is mocked up. This one's mocked up, and there's more to it than that. See, this has got a little countersink to it. This is tapered for the tranny. This, when you flip it over, has to be mitered. See if I can get it where you can see, maybe with my shirt. Well, these edges, they're mitered at an angle. Right there. On these front lips right there, they're angled because the engine sits right down on there. So it's like a motor mount on this side, and it's a rear spring mount on the bottom side. And like I told you guys, research and development is what I've done for years. So customizing and modifying things is right up my alley. So I know how to make everything go where it's supposed to go. But it is a lot of work. And you, like I said, you got to keep things isometric, parallel, square. From this corner to this corner has to be the same length and dimension as it is from this corner to this corner to this corner, this corner to this corner, all of it. If not, okay, if it's off a fuzz, you can adjust it with your suspension and keep the car going straight. But if you're using this to mount your suspensions, then they need to be straight. Otherwise, when you get it together and you put it down, you roll it and the car starts going sideways. And you're like, dang, man, but it's all because it's just like building a house. If you start out with crooked walls, you end up with a crooked house. You know what I'm saying? Which I used to do that too. I used to build houses as well. So anyway, this is just to give you an idea what you start out with. And this starts out with a big sheet that you got to cut, and it's fairly thick. All right. And then like I said, you cut the bottoms out. I cut the whole bottom out. Let's see. Okay, I haven't done this one yet. All those seats get taken out. And then my plastic mounts right to the bottom of that. All right, this one hasn't been notched yet, but it'll mount right to the bottom and close off the bottom with my plastic. Then my seat will sit right down there in that notch. My roll bar, my everything else goes from there on out. And I put my own seat. See, the steering wheel's gone because it gets a steering wheel. So I drill a hole in there so that my steering wheel pops into the hole. Whoops. And okay, let me keep all this stuff arranged because that's where I was starting. Okay, so there's that one. So yeah, so that's just the beginning, and I'm doing Mr. Pruse's. We ain't counting. Other than Mr. Pruse's, I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more gassers, and Mr. Pruse's don't count because his is different. But one of them is going to be this Day of the Dead gasser. Will be on the side of it with that's on the roof. And what was the color of that car? I want to say the color of that car was purple. I better write that down or I'm going to forget. Or I'm going to forget what color I was going to make that car. Dang it. The other ones are kind of easy to figure. Okay, then this one, I haven't even took apart yet. It's not a plum crazy, it's a plum fizz. And I'm doing 2 of those. And wheel choices kind of, I mix them up as well. Not all of them have the same wheels. They're all going to be gasser wheels, but not all the same. And 2 of these are the plum fizz, which is a little different than the plum crazy. It's got the plum fizz on. This will be purple car, like you know, the metallic purple, which actually I thought about. I probably am. I'm going to do the metal cast. I'm going to polish the body and do the metal cast purple, and then put the plum fizz on it. And the difference with it is, on the back of it, where the tailgate is, it actually has plums, where plum crazy does not have plums. And I'm doing 2 of those. And these things take forever, guys. I'm just telling you ahead of time because, oh my God, there's so much work in them. And then the other 2 I'm doing is they're going to be the metal cast orange, like I done my 62 Chevy, but they're going to be the what's it called? The orange burst. They're going to be the orange burst. Goes down the side of it, the orange stripes on top, and it's got, the difference with it is it has the little oranges on the back pinstriping. You can see the pinstriping has the little oranges, and I'm doing 2 of those. So and Mr. Devers, I don't know which one of those you would want, or if you want more than one, I don't know, but if you think you know ahead of time, let me know, and I'll put your name on. But yeah, 2 of the orange burst. Mr. Herrera, you asked for one of them too, I believe. One of the gassers. Yeah, let me know which one you might want. Or, you know, if you want to wait till the end. I believe you 2 asked first, so you can have first choices. But, or if you want to wait till the end. And, but that, what did I leave that out of? I don't know, I'm missing one. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm doing 2 of the Day of the Dead. Huh. Maybe I did. The way I got it set up, it looks like I got the Day of the Dead's not to be purple, but they're going to be that Dr. Pepper metal cast color. Sure does. Because of the red windshield. So that means oh, okay. Yeah, this one is for Mr. Proof. That's why it's separate and doesn't have decals with it. I was wondering what's going on. Yeah, okay. That's what happened. This is the one I'm mocking up now. I mocked up one of the Day of the Dead's first, just to make sure I had everything right. And then I started on Mr. Proof's to mock his up, the same process. And then I mock them all up right after each other. So So yeah, at this point, it looks like I have the Day of the Dead set up to be that Dr. Pepper color, I call it, metal cast, with these Day of the Dead decals on it. I don't know if I'll change that. I probably won't. I think that will probably be a good color. Once you put the decals on there, you can kind of see that would be a good color. And it would go fine with the red windshield. So yeah, that must have been my plan. That's what happens when you got it all in your head and then you don't get to come down here for a week. You slip up. But I put things in certain spots to help me remember, and that's how I just remembered. So yeah, that's what we got going on there, guys. So yeah, if you know ahead of time which one of those you might want, any of you, just let me know ahead of time. And whatever we got left, we'll do at the end. What? Orange juice?
Bacon and sausage.
Oh. Try the freezer. Might be bacon. I don't know if there's sausage. Probably some bacon, though. There you go. Old bacon. So yeah, let me know if you know ahead of time. And like I said, Mr. Pruce's is a completely separate deal. It's not up for grabs. And there we go. I mean, I don't know. That's my plans anyway, because of the color of cars I have. Now, if for some reason one of you guys are saying, you want the Pirates made or something, maybe I have a breakout, maybe I have a Pirates made, I don't know. But those were the ones I was about to do, because I haven't done the Plum Fizz, and I haven't done the Orange Burst yet, and I wanted to do those because they're all going to be metal cast. So they should look pretty good. The orange will be metal cast, and the purple this time on the plum. My Plum Crazy was my regular purple, metallic purple. But on my Plum Fizz, I'm going to use the metal cast like I used on that Skyline I slammed. Looks a little different. So anyway, I'll let you guys go. Just let me know what you're thinking. And again, guys, thanks for the support. If you want any more stickers for the other drawings that are still pending, just go to HewittsDiecast.com and check them out. And let me know if any of you guys have a problem with how the drawing went out or worked out or whatever. If you think it was cool, and also, any of you guys, let me know if you've seen the guys that are selling these things for $150 and they're not doing nothing to them. I was completely shocked. But hey, again, I'm not knocking any of those guys. Do what you can do, man. It's all you. You got your market, and whatever you get is what you get, guys. So anyway, y'all take it easy. Peace. Outro.